history of the $5 bill in the United States is rich and spans over 150 years, undergoing several design changes and reflecting significant periods in American history. Here's a breakdown of its evolution. Early history. Large size notes. 1861. Demand note. The first $5 bill was issued as a demand note to finance the Civil War. It featured a small portrait of Alexander Hamilton on the right and an allegorical figure representing freedom on the left. These notes were nicknamed greenbacks due to their green ink on the reverse. 1862. First United States note. This version had a similar face design to the demand note, but with a revised reverse. 1863. National Currency Act. This act established a national banking system and authorized national banks to issue currency secured by U.S. bonds. $5 bills were among the denominations issued. 1869. Rainbow note. A new $5 United States note featured a small portrait of Andrew Jackson on the left and a vignette of a pioneer family in the center. It was known as the rainbow note due to the use of different colored inks to deter counterfeiting. 1914. First $5 Federal Reserve note. With the establishment of the Federal Reserve System, the first $5 Federal Reserve note was issued. It featured a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and vignettes of Columbus sighting land and the Pilgrims landing on the reverse. These notes initially had a red treasury seal and serial numbers, which were later changed to blue. Small size notes. 1928. As part of the standardization of U.S. currency, the $5 bill was reduced in size. The obverse continued to feature Abraham Lincoln, and the reverse now displayed the Lincoln Memorial. The Treasury seal was red on United States notes, blue on silver certificates, and green on Federal Reserve notes. Later design changes. Over the years, minor design alterations and security features were added to the $5 bill to deter counterfeiting. 2008. Present. The most recent major redesign of the $5 bill was introduced. It features light purple in the center, blending to gray at the edges, a large numeral 5 watermark, a security thread that glows blue under UV light, microprinting, and enhanced engravings of Lincoln and the Lincoln Memorial. Key figures and symbols. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th U.S. President, has been featured on the obverse of the $5 bill since 1914. Lincoln Memorial, the iconic monument in Washington, D.C., has been depicted on the reverse of the $5 bill since 1929. Alexander Hamilton, the first Secretary of the Treasury, was featured on the first $5 bill, demand note of 1861. Andrew Jackson, the 7th U.S. President, appeared on the $5 United States note of 1869. Interesting facts. The first $5 bill in 1861 featured Alexander Hamilton, not Abraham Lincoln. The nickname Finn for a $5 bill originated from the Yiddish word for five. The $5 bill has one of the highest circulation numbers among U.S. currency, second only to the $1 bill. The lifespan of a $5 bill is estimated to be around 5